If you want to go camping in a Washington State Park anytime soon, you need to make a reservation. You'll go to washington.goingtocamp.com. You can book 9 months in advance on this website, so if you have any special events or maybe a big holiday that you would like to go camping on, you definitely want to book in advance as much as possible. So we're picking a Washington State Park. We're going to pick our date of, let's say, 4th of July week, so Monday the 1st through Sunday the 7th. I'm going to pick 2 tents because we'll probably go with some friends, right? And so maybe a party of 4. This is really cool. The map will break the state into 4 quadrants. I'm going to keep it a little closer to home, so let's go ahead and stay in the northwestern part of the state. Now, green means available. There are only a few of those for that time frame. Orange means non-reservable, and purple means partially available, so part of the dates that I've requested are available, but I want to stay in one spot for the whole amount of time. So I'm going to pick somewhere that is green. Let's go up towards the north near Bellingham. Looks like we have 2 areas to choose from. Once you click the available area, it will show you the individual campsites. It looks like most of them are booked up, but I see one area here that is available. Once you click on the available campsite, it will give you a picture of the description as well as the nightly fee and what is allowed at that particular campsite. Looks like everything matches up for what I want, so I'm going to go ahead and hit reserve. So Washington State Parks has had this reservation system for several years. However, they did just update it this year, making it that much easier and great for booking way in advance for any of your camping needs.